Hi, good evening. I'm okay. So I'm getting set up so that I'm live on Instagram and live here on YouTube. We'll give it just a minute. All right, how are you guys feeling tonight? Anything in particular we want to work on? Hi. Okay, good. Just making sure I'm using this new streaming service where I'm running through Instagram and YouTube. So just making sure everything's set up. So talk to me. How are you guys feeling? What is it that we want to work on tonight? Anything in particular? Or I can pick a topic and we can go from there. Tonight we're going to do a meditation and we'll talk a little bit. You guys tell me what it is. Good evening, guys. You guys tell me. Hi, Denise. What do you feel like working on tonight? Or let's see what the cards have to say. If your YouTube are going backwards to go forwards. Oh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about one of the comments here is from Denise, thank you, who is an awesome healer herself, discussing how sometimes we need to feel like we're going backwards in order to go forwards. Really important experience to have, because what this does is when we're feeling stuck or when we feel like we've gone backwards, literally, right? Which, let's be honest, there's no such thing as going backwards, and there's really no such thing as being stuck. But for the sake of conversation and discussion, we've all felt it, so we all know that that's a thing on some level, right? And I say that there's no such thing because there really isn't. The universe isn't stuck. And our soul body isn't stuck. Our soul body isn't ever not moving forward. It's the human self and the brain that tells us otherwise and tells us something different. Especially when we are. Hang on one sec. I just want to see. Oh, I don't. If I have this. Okay. Especially when. Hang on. Sorry. I am looking to see if one of my devices is plugged in. And I don't know that it is. Okay. That's okay. Sorry. When you're running everything yourself, sometimes you get sidetracked. Okay. So when we're talking about going backwards, in order to go forwards, the brain will tell us and dictate to us that we are not moving fast enough, or that we can't go that way because that's back. And in some situations in life, yes, like we don't want to go backwards. So for example, if you went through a string of bad relationships and they all had the same thing in common, as far as what that bad thing was, yes, we don't want to. If we've gotten out of that, if we've seen the pattern, if we've learned from it, then no, we don't want to step back into that. Yes, but we'd want to ask ourselves in that moment, why am I feeling the urge to step back into that? Okay, so there's a lot of different scenarios that influence and affect why we feel stuck or why we feel like we aren't moving forward. Now, sometimes when we are stuck or feeling like we aren't moving forward, what's most important is for you to get into that feeling and not analyze it to death, but instead say, step into a meditative state, meaning literally just get into meditation, or bring that thought process into your yoga class and start to ask yourself, what am I being shown as I'm in this stagnant place? Or what am I being shown as I'm feeling like I'm going backwards? What am I not seeing? Because I'm being shown something, I'm not seeing what that thing is. So, what do I need to see? What am I not seeing that's going to propel me forward? Okay. That's what's going to make all the difference in the world. Because when you can ask to be shown what I need to see, and this what I need to see isn't necessarily what do I need to see to get me out of this. It's what is the lesson that is being shown to me that I am refusing to learn or experience, that's holding me in this space. And when we can, all of us have the ability, all of us have the power to see that and to experience that. It's just a matter of what is your conditioning to put yourself there. Meaning, what is your practice? What is your daily meditation practice that allows you to see forward or allows you to see inward, so that you can understand the position that you're in right now? Because when you allow yourself to look inward, when you allow yourself, sometimes it's me, sometimes we need to allow ourselves to look forward. When we allow ourselves that moment, all of a sudden we understand that all is in divine order. Even in the most painful, frustrating times, all is in divine order. I was the one not experiencing that divinity. And so when I ask to be shown why I am in this space, in this time, I now understand and feel the divinity, that all is divine, all is in divine order. And the moment you feel that divinity, the moment you feel that divine connection, is when everything starts to slow down in a good way. Your anxiety lessens because there's trust. Your desire to move, change stops because you trust. And the moment we start to trust where we are at is the moment when our life changes. And I don't want you to just trust and just say it. Oh, I trust everything is in divine order, or I trust it's fine, it's fine. Like, not flippantly trust, but trust to such a deep place in your core that it goes beyond an analytical experience. It's living in the depths of your belly. And when you are experiencing that trust in the depths of your belly, everything slows down. And then everything starts to speed up and it starts to move. And when that movement starts, you're clear. And when that movement starts, you're balanced. When that movement starts, you're trusting. And then with that movement, you're now creating this momentum that's filled with trust, knowing, balance. And guess what that's going to do? It's going to create more of that. More trust, more balance, more knowing. And you're going to start making choices and seeing things from an intuitive space. And the decisions you make will be subtle, specific. Those decisions will be made with the gut and with the head brain and with the heart. And the movement will start. And the movement, when it comes from that place, is subtle and it almost sneaks up on you. I won't even say almost. It does sneak up on you because you aren't consumed with, is it working? Is it working? What's happening? What's happening? You're just consumed with choosing balance. And every time you bring yourself back to that balance, that's your focus, that's your goal. And then as change starts to happen around you, you can embrace it and then you can build off it. Questions? Okay, let's get into our meditation. Closing the eyes, get comfortable. 3 releasing breaths. So a deep inhale through the nose, exhale, blow it out. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale, blow it out. Last time. All right, allow the body to totally let go, sinking down deep. Feeling the sit bones as they reach deep into the center of the earth. Allowing the cheekbones and the jaw to totally let go. Allowing the forehead and brows to relax. Relax the tongue. And allow the shoulders to pull gently away from the ears. Pull the shoulders down a little bit more. Wiggle the fingers and the toes to make sure they're not tense. Just allow the body to sink deeper, a little bit deeper. Allowing yourself to totally let go. What does trust feel like for you? Not trusting in anyone else, trusting in your higher consciousness, spirit, you. Just feel that for a moment. Feel that moving through the silver cord that runs down through the cosmos, in through the top of the head, down the spine. I want you to take a deep inhale, and I want you to visualize, feel, see that silver cord coming down through the cosmos. And as you exhale, push that cord down through the spine, down into the center of the earth. Inhale, feel, see, imagine that silver cord. Exhale as we move that cord down through the crown of the head and down the spine. Couple more times. Using the breath, feeling this, seeing this. Now as you allow the breath to let go and relax, allowing it to move at its own pace, I want you to feel the silver cord. And then I want you to see the silver cord. That silver cord is moving down from the cosmos, and it gently moves down through the crown, moving down through the body, and feeling that silver cord. What does that feel like for you? Don't analyze, just feel. Allowing yourself to stay in this body, but distance yourself just enough from it to connect to the cosmos, to the silver cord. How does this feel? As you start to deepen your breath, use that exhale a little bit more. Inhale, visualizing, seeing, feeling that silver cord. Exhale, allow that cord to run through the body. Inhale, exhale. That silver cord is our connection to who we are as a spiritual being first. What does that connection feel like for you? Allow yourself to melt deeper into this connection. Now I want you to bring your attention to the crown of the head, and I want you to move out into the cosmos. So we're following the silver cord out the top of the head, into the cosmos, so far up that we just can't see it anymore, but we can feel it. Allowing ourselves to connect to infinity, all that is. What does this feel like for you? Try to not analyze, but rather feel. What does infinity feel like? What does the silver cord feel like? And these feelings are not going to be like your happy, sad, angry feelings. These feelings will probably be subtle and gentle, quiet, maybe even a little difficult to experience at first. That's good. We're training and conditioning ourselves to experience the subtle bodies of spirit. We're training and conditioning ourselves to no longer dive deep into the depths of our pain and our suffering and our happiness and our anxiousness, and instead go into this subtle space, which is the silver cord. Just a few more breaths here. I'm going to let you breathe in the silence. All right. Rubbing the palms of the hands together, keeping the eyes closed. And then I want you to hold the hands just far enough apart so they're not touching, but you can feel the connection between. You can feel the energy moving, subtle. Keeping the eyes closed, place the palms over the eyes, and then gently open the eyes into the darkness of your palms, slowly moving the palms away. As you gaze at the lines of your palmistry, these lines of your life, of your destiny, of where you're going, of where you've been, just take a moment with the eyes open and enjoy the peace. Become comfortable and used to feeling calm with the eyes open. The card that we pulled tonight was Sunstone. And this card feels like the depth and understanding of our intuitive sense of self, and how are you using it or not using it? And if you are not using it, why not? And if you are using it and you're not feeling like it's enough, what do we need to do to deepen that connection? Is it diet? Is it exercise? Is it working through the emotional body with therapy? Is it a different meditation? Because just because we meditate doesn't mean it always works. Some of us will use meditation as a way to escape the body. And what we'd rather do is have meditation be a way to connect deeper to the body. For some of us, meditation requires maybe a healing chant or healing posture. For some of us, meditation is just being present and still in the moment. What is it that you need, right? Only you know. Any questions? Good work tonight. Any questions about the work? All right. Good. I should be back next week, same time. For those that are interested, I will be live again on YouTube in about an hour and 5 minutes, doing some fun paranormal work on myth or mystery. So if you enjoy the paranormal, join me over on YouTube. I might actually try going live here also, but myth or mystery, my YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun, especially if you enjoy the paranormal. Otherwise, I'll be back next week for another guided meditation, some more. My YouTube channel name is Maryamthemedium, same as Instagram. And then it's at Myth or Mystery Live. It's at Myth or Mystery Live on YouTube. Put it there in the comments. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For those of you that are on YouTube, it's the same channel. It's a lot of fun. We give away prizes. All right, you guys, good work tonight. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week.